Hey job seekers, are you ready to enhance your career? If yes, then you're watching the right video. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Karthik Dev. I'm your career enhancer and a resume writing strategist. Hello job seekers. Today I'm going to talk about how to get a job smartly. I know it sounds so simple and easy, but trust me, there is a process. With my years of experience in recruitment, I have interviewed thousands of candidates. I have written and modified thousands of resumes. I've spoken to a lot of industry experts and taken few suggestions from them regarding this topic, which is how to get a job. So with my experience and suggestions from the industry experts, I'm putting together the 10 successful steps in searching for a job. So now I'm going to present to you the 10 steps. The first step, focus. The first step in your job search process is focus. Yes, it's a very important step, especially the freshers who are looking out for a job. Once you made up your mind on what kind of industry you want to work, what kind of a skill set, what kind of a domain you want to work, then remain laser focused. Let me give you an example. If a software engineer has studied language Java, then he has to really focus on getting a job only in Java, nothing else. Now I've seen so many of freshers candidates who are like, with 1 month, 2 months of their job search process, they get demotivated, they lose hope, and they take up any job which comes to them. Wrong. Don't do that. Remain focused, and I bet you will get a job in that very particular skill set. You have mastered that skill set. You have studied that skill set. So why you want to take up anything else? So just focus on your skill set, focus on your domain, master it. Let's go to the next step, the second step, very important step, that is research. Okay, the next step in the job search process is research. I'm a strong believer in research. I don't start any project without a research. So, once you made up your mind on what kind of industry you want to work, what the skill sets, the domain, then you have to research about your industry. List down the top 25-30 companies in your industry and start doing a research about these companies. Go to Google, go to different sites, learn about these companies. Their revenue, their products, their services, what kind of services they provide, what kind of a product they develop, and learn the technical details about these companies. Best thing is you can go to their website, learn about the company, and go to their career page. Very important. Go to their career page, learn about their job openings. And if it is relevant to you, if it is relevant to your skill set, for example, if you are a Java, and you will find a lot of Java developers to job descriptions, I would suggest you to download these job descriptions from all these companies, from all these 25-30 companies. Now, once you download these job descriptions, you will have minimum of 25 to 30 job descriptions in your hand. Now, find out the common keywords from these job descriptions. So, these keywords would help you design your resume. These keywords will help you write your resume or write your powerful resumes. So, let's move to the next step, that is writing your resume. Now, I call a resume as a product, a career marketing tool. I'll make it more simple and easy for you. I call a candidate as a salesperson, resume as a product, and hiring manager as a customer. Now, if a salesperson has to sell a product to the customer, the product has to be really good. Or else, why will the customer buy it? Same goes with the candidate. Candidate has to sell its resume to the hiring manager. The resume has to be really good. Or else, why will the hiring manager even shortlist the resume? Think about it. In our second step, that is research, we have learned to use a lot of keywords from the job description, to derive a lot of keywords from the job description. So use those keywords in your resume. Let your keywords stand out in the resume. No, let these keywords be ATS friendly. Now, what is ATS? It's an applicant tracking software. So most of the companies use this tracking software to eliminate resumes. You know what? It eliminates almost 75% of the resumes. So so that's why use it wisely. Use lot of relevant keywords in your resume. And if you're not able to write your resume, don't take a chance. Take help from your friends who can write, or seek a professional, help. Reach out to the resume writers who can write a good resume for you. It's a very important tool in your job search. So let's move on to the next step. That is the fourth one. That is networking. Hey, the next step in your job search journey is networking. The fourth step. Now you have a beautiful product in your hand, your resume. And now you have to share this resume to the right person to get a job. So how are you going to do that? How are you going to reach out to the right people? So you have to build a lot of connections. You have to network with the industry leaders. So now we go back to the second step, research. You have listed down 25 to 30 companies. Take that list and try to reach out to the decision makers of these companies. Who are the decision makers? They're the senior people in the company who can take decisions, like your managers, your technical leads also can take decisions sometimes. VPs, directors, technical architects, project managers, project directors. These are the people who can take decisions. So reach out to them. There are three stages in networking. So the first stage is reaching out to the technical leaders, the decision makers. So when you reach out to them, send out a mail, send out a LinkedIn connection, try to push your CV to them, send out your resume. Even then, you don't get a response from them for 2 3 days. Then reach out to the second stage. The second stage is recruiters. Try to reach out to recruiters of the company. They can help you out in your job search. Try to push your CV to them, send out a mail, send out a connections, and you can share the resume to them, and you can do a follow up with them. So even then you don't get response, then reach out to the headhunters, the third party consultants who can really help you in identifying, the right decision makers in these companies. They because they're specialized in headhunting. They're specialized as a recruiter. So they are very experienced. So they will help you out in your job search process. So reach out to them. That's also very important. So these are three stages in networking. One is technical leaders, the recruiters, or the headhunters. Sometimes what you can do is, yes, you can reach out to all these three simultaneously and they can help you out. Okay. So yes, networking is a very important tool again. So let's move on to the next step. That is the fifth one. It's a pre-interview. Just before the interview, I'll tell you the process about how you prepare for the interview. So that's called fifth one, pre-interview. I call this as a mini research stage where you prepare yourself for the interview. So now you have a resume. You've reached out to the decision makers and the recruiters, and now your profile is shortlisted, and now they are reaching out to you to schedule the interview. I've seen lot of candidates going wrong here. Once they get a call from these schedulers, they get so excited and they're ready to attend the interview next 1 hour or 2 hours or on the same day. Don't do that. Give yourself 1 or 2 days to prepare for the interview. Request the scheduler, tell the scheduler that you can attend the interview after 2 days. I need time to prepare for the interview. They will understand. So give them 2 3 slots after 2 days, and I'm sure that they will come back to you with a confirmed slot. So now during this 1 or 2 days, prepare yourself for the interview. You have to do a focused research on this company. In the second step, you have done wider research on 25 30 companies. Here, you have to do a focused research on the company where you're attending the interview. Learn about the company, their products, services, what do they do, employee strength, and learn brush up on your technical skills as per the job description. and reach out to the known contacts in this company. That could be a friend or friend's friend. Try to see who's there in this company, and they can help you out in the guiding you, giving you some knowledge about this company, helping you out in the interview process. The few interview tips. You can get a lot of tips from them. So reach out to them. So that's why it's very important this stage, the pre-interview stage, where you have to prepare for the interview. Now, I'll cover this topic separately, like interview preparation, salary negotiation, and lot more videos coming up on my channel. So don't forget to subscribe my channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, do that right away.